channel. There we go. We can hear me. Timer's on. Chat's open. Let's go. G'day folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. I am Demon Hunter 352, the idiot with no clue what he's doing. Apologies for being a bit late. We had a PlayStation system update, followed by a controller device software update. So, yeah, that ate up a bit of time. That's what I get for not booting up until the last minute. Which way am I going here? We're going this way.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
I was wondering when we'd be getting our next badge.
As long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
You're one to talk.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
The free city's under siege? Who'd have thought?
Okay. Let's see.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
It's not, but we have business over here. Including in here. Because I'm pretty sure this is where the pack is. If I remember what I looked up last week correctly. Yep, here we go.
so tall.
I think he's a bit insulted that you had felt you need to say that, Clive.
Get him. Get him. Nice try. Over here. Stay down.
Oh, these wolves are tough. Oh. Why didn't he use it? Hi, Fricta. I was a bit late to start, so...
Get him. Well done,
Oh? Do tell. Huh. Wonder why it does that.
Get him. Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Ooh, well, that's that hunt done. Ah. That's practically ancient.
Get him. Sick him. Too slow. Stay down.
Feels kind of weird having Joshua along. I'm used to things getting frozen, not burned by my NPC allies. Usually if there's fire, it's Clive making it. Yeah. Hello, what have we here? Thieves! Who's laughing? Was that Jill giggling a little there? I think you mean dead meat. Hey, Toggle. My pets? Toggle. Make me sad, boy. Why does a wolf have a gobby coin? Is that our target in the distance there with the slightly janky animation? I believe it is. I see a blue thing. I want it. Gimme!
We're not alone.
No shit.
Old he may be. Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Slugged. Lock fail. Mega flare!
Nice try.
Ooh, uppercut for the finish. Is that fist wearing rings?
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Oh look, more bad dogs. Ow! Joshua throwing out the burning lasers.
Over here! This one!
I see a blue thing. I want it. Here's our path back to town. Whew. I mean, I probably could fast travel it, but I should probably be trying to get more XP. Given that level 50 hunt last session absolutely wiped us out. Must get stronger. And of course there's nothing to fight because I killed it all already. I didn't think that through, did I? Am I going the right way? Yes, I am.
The free city's under siege. Who'd have thought it?
Master
Torval,
Cyril,
can I give you pets now?
thank goodness he told us before we set out.
Torgal.
Who's a good boy?
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Thank you muchly. He's gracious enough to take no for an answer, which is, well, certainly appreciated. Okay, nothing more in the way of side quests. Alright, we have an Akashic Horde to hunt down and slay. A trio of dominants rising in Canva's defense. Imagine if all three of us fully primed. That'd be quite the spectacle.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Ashen Horrors. Ultima. Are your thralls hanging around here? Orcs?
Then let us be rid of them.
What are they doing here? Right, the Akashic are supposed to be wearing Waluda colours, aren't they?
Over here!
I suppose it makes sense that there would be Waluda peons hanging around. Orcs, mutts, and men. Is there a box up here? No? What a waste. Hunt.
Get him! Go for it!
There we go. Have a sticky beak up this way. I see evil plants.
Time to fight.
This one!
Surprise! Death from below. They've been killing people.
This one! Go for it! This
Impressive.
Over here! It's over!
I see blue things and I want them. That's no good. Birdies.
Get him! Over here! Stick him! Go, Torkel!
Flawless, but at least we won.
Thank you. Let's have a quick looky over here. That's the blue thing.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Hope not. I didn't think we took that long. Obelisk activated. Whose flag is that?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Hello, new side quests. Let's see what that's about, eh? Yeah, I know, Canva's in danger, but...
What's happened? The guards at the gate are in a right old panic.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot let this chance pass us by. Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means, it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy? To make sure these masterless bearers remain that way?
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Fuck yeah.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Well.
You will find a village in Chaidra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right.
Much obliged.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
This one's probably closest.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Gobbies.
Get him!
It's over.
Woohoo! Water even. Excellent. Got access to a river. Okay, so that leads over to there. Okay. Looping.
Must have been a nice place once.
And it will be again.
Edge of the fight. Can't get it looping now. Get it later. Kill the beasties. Whee. Whoa. Dodge button says no. Wrong button. Oh great, more of them. On the ground. Wrong button.
Let's try. It's over. Get him. Over here. Get him.
Whoo, there we go. That did the trick.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Let's loot the place first. Think there's much in the way of fish in those waters? Remember folks, don't drink water. Fish crap in it. knew there was something else. Gimme, gimme. What about down here? Anything along the riverbank? Evil plan.
This one. Over here. There you go. Attack. Over here.
Too far away.
Farewell.
Alright, back to Buckland.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you'll give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
She's not happy.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Theo?
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Yeah, given we're kind of all over the place.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
They've got legs, don't they? I'm sure they're perfectly capable of moving themselves. Alright, no more side quests in this area by the look of it. Martha's Rest. Looks like the place has started recovering a bit.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
Oh,
now,
shit.
I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Knew it.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Damn straight. So this outfit has Clive wearing a second short sword on his hip. Do you think he'll ever use it?
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but
Hospitality has its limits.
If you're wondering
Brennan.
how this place got so busy, blame the ether. Guardians, bearers, folks from all over have come, seeking refuge from the floods, and the poor devils that drowned in them. For us who've lived here since back in Elwyn's day, it takes some getting used to. And sooner or later it's gonna take some sorting out.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So,
Bit of
what can you
alliteration
tell me?
there.
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there, and may victory await our coming.
Three dominance and a skilled hunting hound.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
Those bandits don't stand a fucking chance. Pretty sure I've crossed paths with them once already.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Woo!
Or face the consequences.
Pretty sure most of them already face the consequences. I thought I had Titan set. I was going for upheaval, not to Flames of Rebirth.
That's the end of that then.
Whoa! Not quite.
Not.
Twin bite of the jelly.
What's that thing doing here?
2 scoots.
Doesn't matter. It goes too. Let's try. Over here. This one.
Punch your lights out. I may not be able to cast magic in this state, but I can tell the satellites to shoot. Mega Flare! Flames of Rebirth for the finish.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching?
You could have stepped in.
I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Yay!
Well, there's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
Just don't go treating them as slaves.
So this is our new home, is it?
You make sure you treat them right, or I'll be back.
Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades, joined us in our patrols. Now they're gone, I suppose it's back to double shifts. We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? You speak to Martha.
Probably was eating into her business a little bit.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others all crammed in together. They were good lads, though. I'll miss not having them around.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know? sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. What's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Nice little feel-good quest in the midst of all the darkness. Hey, Torgal.
Now feel good,
Who's
boy.
a good boy? Oh, he's so happy. Alright. Unless I miss my guess, I do believe this one is taking action against the Black Shield's new employer.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Ah. Bearers. Getting them out of harm's way, I hope.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Alright, we'll take the vulnerable.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
What are the odds the Black Shields have already found our little safe house?
We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
I saw shiny blue and thought it was an item, but nope, it was just the obelisk. Lots of little blue sparkles in the air. Not a black shield in sight. Oh, good.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster! They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die!
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Woof! All the way down there. Alright. Ares, our closest stop.
Let's go.
Oh, Joshua gets a regular bird? Plain old yellow? Oh, stuck. Chocobos.
Clyde, look.
Bodies.
Don't tell me we're too late.
Lots of bodies. Quinton.
Are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Well-o.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Nice try.
Dagger flare, fire! Partial stagger. You die.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
If only indeed.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Eee, scary.
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice. My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quinton.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Water flood or ether flood? Ether flood.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool. Damn it.
Oh no, please tell me Quinton's not going to turn Akashic.
Quinton's not going to last long in there.
Can we finish this quickly?
Get him! Sick him!
Upheaval still on cooldown. Boom.
This one. Over here. Nice try.
Burn, baby, burn! It was nice of them to all gather up for me.
Farewell. Get him.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
No healing.
Farewell.
Got him. Now let's get Quentin out of here before he turns.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Oh shit.
Quentin. Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Aww. Oh, excuse me, too much sap.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
Hey, he's all cleaned up.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
I see that grin. Woohoo! Level up. Alright. Quick look at the timer. Oh yeah, plenty of time. To Canva! We have a job to do.
Sounds like thunder.
Good old-fashioned code
We're
code
starting to
phrases.
think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble
Mid.
on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Mid's dull. But everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Both his boys are safe and alive!
Uncle Byron.
Hey, happy man!
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Aww. Save it for the hideaway. You gotta get out of here alive first.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood. And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Clive and Torgal, just like the old days.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
This way. Okie dokie.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed.
Whoop!
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Huh. Whoa!
This nice try. Over here.
Let's get the little guys. So I don't have to worry about being flanked. Caster? I should have dealt with you first.
Get him. This one. Get him.
I thought I could get it off. Here we go.
All right.
That's the problem with trying to use Titan's counterattack against him. The blows don't actually hit him. Got him. Whew. Let's go, boy.
Nice
No, bad caster.
Get him.
Stay down.
Over here. Now, Torgal.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Dead if I get my hands on them. Ugh. That was terrible, Frictor. Bad dog. Hello. I don't know enough about golf to be able to answer that one.
Enough of you, are there?
One sec. Don't know. Okay, caster. Let's start with him. What the?
Too slow.
Burning Nation. Ooh, got a trophy. Made to be broken. Presumably for kills while in limit break. Hey, 2 more limit break bars. I was hoping that's what I would get.
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Soil and stone!
Bang! Nut pun. Gunk in my throat.
Nice try.
Well, hello. Okay, he can teleport.
Slow.
Heatwave counter. Punch you in the nuts.
Over here.
Raging fists to the nuts. Fire! Wrong button.
Nice try.
Didn't block.
This one.
That one did.
Get him. Over here. My turn. Slow. Get him. This one.
Ooh, Toggle went beast mode. When did you do that?
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Nope. We already know that the king killed them.
are they? These creatures.
Oh, look who's come to play.
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? Slow pull. Where is your master? What does he want? Get him.
He wants humanity gone, and he wants you to help him do it.
This one. Over here.
Break those shields.
Get him.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Sleipnir, Odin's fabled mount.
As long as you don't hold back.
Nice try. Over here! Too slow. Get him! All yours, Morgul. Nice try. Fire and flame!
I counter with Heat Wave!
All yours, Morgul. Too slow. Soil and stone. Over here. This one.
I kinda hope not, just because I don't want that mental image.
Over here. Little trick.
Whoa! Nice move!
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Nice try.
Parried!
This one.
Ah, that's why that didn't block. Camera's a bit wonky. There we go.
This one.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't. Titan! Get him! Sick him!
Couldn't block that one.
Get him! Enjoying yourself?
Wrong button. Block fail.
Be still, my beating heart! More, I say!
Here he goes again. Mega Flare! Damn it! I thought that was a charge, not a.
This one. Over here.
Ooh, punched in the back.
Nice try.
Stagger, bitch. Slain. Ooh, did I kill him? So we're not dealing with him again?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
From a house that apparently doesn't exist.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Whoops. Maybe not.
Leaving
The
so
king
soon,
himself.
Mythos.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
He's not risking either of those two to Odin's blade. He's good. One hand behind his back, even.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
Good man.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh shit. Zantetsuken.
Try it.
At least he's able to do that freely now.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Hello, Shiva! Did she just fully prime? Jill?
Oi! This way! Hurry!
Oh, Toggle picked up his sword! He's a good boy.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Jill? Jill? Please be alive. Pretty please.
Will you be alright?
The Phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
And how is he? Do
Where's
not
Jill?
blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I hope she's referring to herself and not Jill.
Wouldn't go that far.
Hey! He's awake! Where's Jill?
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of our icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Great, the king's fucked off with Jill. He shouldn't have done that. He should not have done that.
Right.
And look at that, there's the timer.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
Oh, indeed. Oh, perfect timing on that. So let's call it there for today. Ooh, sorry. Thanks for watching. If you're catching up and you enjoyed the video, leave us a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll be back Saturday morning, 9:30 AM Western Australian time. That is GMT +8. That's where you see what Otto might know about this, getting this ship working. I'll see you then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.